This is the Captain's Jug of Thoughts podcast.
All right, what's up? Captain's Jug of Thoughts. How you doing? We're back. What is this, third week in a row?
Third week in a row.
God damn, you people are so lucky.
I know.
You're like one of those old Roman leaders, and we're just feeding you grapes.
Yep.
You're laying on your weird couch. The collapse is coming, but you don't know. You're drunk, watching people getting eaten by lions. You're just living it up.
Yep. Wine and grapes.
Yeah. I think the grape thing was they just became impatient. Like, I don't want this to turn. I can't wait for this to turn into wine. Let's just eat a shitload of these things.
Yeah, exactly.
See if we get drunk.
How many grapes will it take for us to get drunk? It's still not working. I ate a bunch of grapes today too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
No.
No. I was trying.
Yeah, I've never been to Rome. I want to go. That's one place I want to go.
Yeah, I've never been there either.
We've been to Greece, Athens. It's stone and robes, kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But anywhere where like you was like just the most insane society you could imagine, and then the collapse. Like, it was this huge thing. That's just human nature. You just can't get that big.
Nope.
The nature balances itself out.
Yeah.
It does. You can't take over. You're no matter what happens, you'll get knocked out.
They just said the laws of nature precede the laws of man on this movie that we were just watching.
On Ant-Man?
Yeah.
I get all of my philosophical knowledge from Ant-Man. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I walked in, and Paul Rudd was making ice cream for somebody, and then he walks in and he's with the dude from Crash and T.I., and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I'm always watching obscure movies. It's Ant-Man.
A classic French cinema.
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
So.
We did go to the library and rent Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, yeah?
To get amped up for February 29th.
Nice.
Friendly Foes disco set.
There we go.
Oh, hey, if you're listening to this on Friday, February 7th, the day it comes out, get in your car and drive up to Milky's. And because Friendly Foes are playing with Wolf of Walter and Solar Plexus.
Nice.
It's going to be a fucking good show, man. I'm looking forward to this one.
That's awesome.
Ready?
This should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new...
yeah, we got some new drops.
We got some new drops for the show, so get ready.
This should be a lot of fun.
You know who that is?
No.
I got a little getting even to do.
That's Juice.
That's Juice.
Yeah, that's from Juice's first fucking Twitter video he did.
That's awesome.
He's talking about all this shit, and he's like, there's a lot of fake OJs out there, and I'm going to set the record straight. And then he says...
I got a little getting even to do.
You're like, whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
I got a bunch of... I just want to play through them all, but I don't want to spoil them. Here, I got one of you.
Fuck those bitches. He made fun of me. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Dude, anytime I'm listening to the show and I'm like editing it after and I catch a good moment like that, I'm going to catch it. I mean, we got the... Now listen to that one. Remember NBC? This is literally just at the end of the segment we all did that noise.
Yeah.
You and Ryan and Justin did it.
Yeah.
Or I don't know who it was. It's Justin and Ryan and one of us. I don't know.
Okay.
But we know NBC, fucking NBC.
Yeah.
The gong. Listen. It's perfect.
It is perfect.
So that's going to be our calling card. For Thermal. Yeah. So yeah, that's been fun. What has happened since the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
That was the thing.
Yeah, it sure was. So it was good. A bunch of people won money, which is always
Yeah,
nice.
You won some fucking cash, right?
I did. I won a few bucks. Me and Hendo.
Yeah.
Me and Hendo split a square and it landed.
Nice.
So yeah. So I won't disclose how much, but we were both very happy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Enough.
Yeah.
Let me just say this: if you were gonna rob Captain, it would be worth it.
Well,
and we're not gonna tell you which Henderson. Just go try to hit all three.
yeah. One of them will have it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not yet. I still have it.
Oh shit! Cap's got double. So that was.
You guys locked the door, right?
That was fun, right? The game. It was exciting at the end.
It was.
Especially if you had money rolling on it.
Yeah. I think some people that I know, if San Francisco would have kicked a field goal, I think they would have won $27,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tax free.
God damn.
That's a fucking shit ton of money.
Dude, this is why, like, people are like, man, why are people so freaking out over a guy throwing a ball? That's why.
That's why.
$30,000 riding on that shit.
Yep.
He's he's looking at fucking jet skis online, watching the game.
I know, exactly.
Yeah. There was some controversy over the, is there ever controversy, or one person says a thing and everyone freaks out that there's controversy? You're all a bunch of goddamn reactionary apes with your fucking Facebook, I swear to God. But there's controversy over J-Lo and Shakira being too sexual.
Too sexual?
I guess. I don't know. All the fucking Christian people were saying it's too sexy, I guess. I don't know.
didn't even see a nibble.
No, you didn't remember Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
That was some shit.
Exactly.
That started a tidal wave of censorship in
We
America.
did have bets going at the bar, though, about how much side boob.
Here, slide this over a little bit. You're talking into this side. There we go. Side boob?
Yeah, we were betting on how much side boob there would be, and everyone was like, God, we knew it. Shakira and J-Lo, why the hell didn't anybody fucking bet on fucking booty?
Yeah, what's wrong with you guys?
I was like, Jesus, you guys.
Yeah,
I wasn't in on the betting.
Is J-Lo not known for her side boob? No.
No.
She's got the ass, and Shakira, too. I vote Shakira over J-Lo. J-Lo,
she's like 15 years younger than her.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm just saying J-Lo. I mean, let's even go back in the day when both of them were fucking, had their videos out.
Yeah.
J-Lo just is too. I couldn't handle all that.
No?
She's not. I'm not. Shakira seems like a sweetheart. She seems like we'd have fun.
Yeah.
J-Lo would just look at me and be like, "What are you? What?" I'd be like, hey, "This is cool, right? I did the Nas thing with my loop station." She'd be like, "What?" And she won't even look at you unless you have like $50 million in the bank.
Well, she does date A-Rod. He's got about a $500 million.
Yeah, exactly. I could do nothing to please her, so I'm not even going to try.
He did. He signed 2 contracts in his career for over $250 million each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hot shit.
$250 million, then $275 million.
Yeah.
And that's just his contracts. That doesn't even include all his endorsements and God knows what else.
Getting, appearance fees and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just like, hey.
You should have endorsed steroids. You would have made tons.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so that was some shit. There was some booty shaking. That was fun, right?
Yeah.
I guess. Because they did it in Miami. So they needed,
Exactly.
representation, I
Yeah.
guess.
That was Miami's 11th Super Bowl.
Hey, look who's here. J-Rock's here.
J-Rock.
Started without me?
Yeah, we started.
Yeah, I don't have my notes.
You brought notes?
No.
We're talking about
Again?
Shakira's booty. That's my notes.
Yeah.
I do like, I was impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Shakira out-bootied J-Lo in that.
Oh, for sure, but J-Lo's got 7 years on her.
It's not. We're even talking about the halftime in numbers. Shakira, J-Lo's not a rookie anymore.
I say 15. He says 7.
Yeah. This is like some weird, creepy ESPN.
Where are your notes?
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
I was,
What are you going to talk about?
I got short notice.
Oh, here, hold on. Let me go.
I'm going to put my drink in.
We're taking a time out?
No, I'm right.
Should I just keep talking by myself?
He'll cut it out.
No, I'll leave it.
Start singing.
Start singing? Sweet Child of Mine?
Like elevator music on.
There's always times, and I love leaving it in, like when we're doing a thing, and I'm like, don't worry, I'm going to cut all this out. But then I leave that in. That's fun.
Get your headphones on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got my game on here.
So,
You forgot to make a note about that?
Yeah. I didn't get the manual. I need the employee manual with the SOPs.
So,
I see you got the masturbate and tackle hat on again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do
yeah.
I like this hat. Brings out my eyes.
There you go.
I go on the side.
Oh, gotcha.
Side
Okay.
there. I was thinking about like putting like bullseye marks, like an X on the thing, and be like talk into that part.
Talking to the X.
Yeah.
Like the white out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when Eddie kept pushing it away further and further.
Yeah. Eddie
We
was,
can't hear you anymore.
Well, he was doing the thing that, like, where you straighten everything in front of you.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
kind of an old guy move. He just would straighten the paper and his phone,
Damn,
his keys, and
I do that.
And then he would slide
All
the
my
microphone
stuff over
away.
there.
J-Rock goes, damn, I do that.
Everybody does that in some aspect. You have your pile of shit in front of you.
Yeah.
Especially if you smoke, you got smokes and gums and your phone and your keys and all your shit.
Yep.
That's why winter is great, because you have your coats with pockets.
Yeah.
In summertime, you're like, what the fuck am I going to do with all of this?
I know.
I had a buddy who, like, dude, it was like a flea market on his person at all times. Like, anytime he had to empty his pockets out, we were just like, more, you have 5 lighters. Like, all sorts of different shit. And he would do, like, he was a bit of a little klepto. Like, we'd go into the convenience store and, like, get drinks and shit. We'd be skateboarding around, smoking weed, fucking go get drinks. And we'd walk, and we didn't even see him do it. We'd walk out, and he would just empty out, like, all sorts of shit. Like, you stole an apple? What the fuck?
Stole an apple? Hey, man, it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
Keeps the doctor away.
But we were with him, and we didn't even notice he was doing. He's pretty good at it. I wonder what he's doing now. He's probably doing some Ant-Man type things where all his friends are like, man, you were the best. He's like, I don't do that anymore.
Or time.
Yeah,
Probably,
he might be.
He might be doing time.
Yeah. Or he's working for the FBI.
I was remember talking about, like, Google Earth and shit. I love that fucking, it's like all 3D mapping, and you can just look around at shit. It's really fucking cool. But I, like, saw, like, one thing, and it was so-and-so prison, and it was, like, all pixelated out. So, like, you can't Google image, like, the prison and figure out, like, oh, there's the wall, and we could break in the right, we could get, you know what I mean?
Get the guard schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
See, they
weaknesses.
walk across here at exactly 6:20 every day.
You have a 3-second window.
Yeah. Google weakness.
Google
It shows you the weakness in every bank vault. Yeah. So what's happened at the Jug? Was there a Superbowl party at the Jug?
There was kind of a party at the Jug. We did Kansas City ribs and rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
How about that? Yeah.
And then we had, like, green beans and salad and cornbread. So the ribs were amazing. They're
You should have done some Cuban sandwiches because it was in Miami.
Yeah. We tried to just stick to the themes of the teams. So
The ribs were good.
Yeah.
yeah, so it worked out pretty well.
I'll say, I know somebody was really happy at the end of that game. Well, 2 people. To be
We already
exact.
talked about that.
Oh, you did? Damn. Punctuality.
Punctuality is number 1 on this show.
I doubt that.
I doubt that. So, damn.
That would have been on the list. If I had one.
Yeah, so, yeah, the ribs are amazing. It was the only thing I could come up with for San Francisco, though. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think, I guess. Yeah. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. And I think that's just the song from the thing.
yeah,
I don't know if that's even... It's probably because, like, a lot of Asians move and they end up in San Francisco.
yeah,
So it's just they brought the rice with them. And we're like, ooh, the San Francisco treat. And they're like, hey, fuck you.
yeah.
That was ours.
That was ours.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, San Francisco,
Yep.
for hippies and rice.
Hippies and rice. So, yeah, and then there was cheesecake for dessert. And it was really good cheesecake, too. I got a couple pieces left still in my fridge.
No, you're stashing them.
Yeah. I had to get out of there with them. I didn't want anybody else to get them.
You're walking out of there with your winnings, all your money, and your cheesecake.
Yeah.
Worried someone's going to jump you.
Yeah. I walked out with like a half a dozen ribs, 5 pieces of cheesecake, and an envelope.
The envelope,
You're like, are you-
most important.
Filming an episode of The Sopranos or something? I don't know. I don't think I did anything interesting in the last week.
No?
Not really, no. Oh, I did say we actually ran into J-Rock outside the library.
Oh,
We were
yeah, that's
walking up
right,
that
yeah.
hill. We
Got
went
to meet Tino.
Oh, Tino, the little dog, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Tino Bambino.
We have you guys ever been in the Lewiston Library?
No.
No.
Well, we went in there because we were trying to find Saturday Night Fever, and it wasn't on fucking Hulu or anything.
We live in this town. We've never been in the library. Neither of us.
I went
We
to
used
the one at Newport.
Yeah,
I mean,
we used to go in there and print shit before we got a printer, and so we went, and they actually did have Saturday Night Fever on DVD.
Nice.
So I'm getting that for my research for February 29th.
Right.
But dude, the women who work in there are just like, could you smile?
Yeah.
Could you do, like, I'm not a nice person at all. I don't want to talk to people or whatever, and I kind of make an effort. How you doing? And they just,
Yeah.
and they're just so shitty. And you stand there for like 10 minutes, and you can see they're right there looking at you. There's literally 3 people in the building, you and the 2 women who work there. And they're like looking at you, hoping you just give up and leave, I guess. They're just shitty. They're just shitty. I gotta say it. I'm trying to be nice about it. You're all a bunch of...
They don't ever get laid. That's the problem.
I guess.
I used to live next to the librarian. I used to live right next to the librarian.
The pornos are not accurate. It's
And,
usually the librarians are the
she was-
kinkiest ones.
yeah.
She was
they're
extra
dirt-
grumpy the days after me and my girlfriend had sex.
Really?
Oh yeah, so they're not getting laid. That's what it is. I'm convinced.
So I gotta go bang these bitches, I guess.
She was always angry because like our walls backed up to each other, and
Yeah.
the headboard would constantly be like. And the next thing you know, I'd see her in the parking lot in the morning, and she'd be like, I'd be like, ah, shit.
Well,
She heard us again.
I'm sorry. The only way she can get off is by burning books.
Yeah, right.
Late fees. No. Don't rewind the tape. She's like, these people are fucking the devil. But yeah, I don't know. They just seem real miserable. It seems like a pretty cushy gig.
Yeah.
You're in there.
Yeah.
It's 1,000,000 degrees in there. It's like a guy, like, it's, it's
They're
hot as
not.
fuck.
They're not paying for the heat.
Yeah,
No.
it's quiet. I mean, I guess maybe they do like preschool reading and shit, and like kids go in there and they're obnoxious. I don't know.
Well, that's why it has to be hot. It's all children and old people.
Yeah, it seems pretty chill. I don't know why they're so miserable. Put a fake smile on. Do drugs.
Well,
If I
was
worked
gonna
there, I'd
say,
just do drugs all the
now
time.
I want to go in there and just try and spread glee. You know, like
Yeah.
just try and cheer them up.
Just go in there and bang them all.
I haven't seen them, and you know my policies.
They're not like old
Just wear
ladies.
extra dark sunglasses. You won't be able to tell.
That's funny.
Just, yeah, you gotta go. Do you guys have an erotica section?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
Could
talking
you show it to me?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, and because I'm sure they probably have no respect for us because we walk in and they're like, we have a wealth of knowledge and literature, and we're like, where's the DVDs?
Yeah.
Do you have Seinfeld? I like Seinfeld. I don't want to read, you dork.
The erotica section, you probably have to like step on something or turn something, and then
Yeah.
this one
Like
of the
the
walls
back-
goes
yeah.
in and over, and then you go back there.
There's like an old statue of a guy, and you gotta like put the head back like a bat cave.
There's a
Yeah,
sound-
exactly.
There's that sound effect like
Yeah, that's why they're so mean. They're trying to hide it. They're like, if we seem happy, people are gonna know there's cool shit here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna seem like we're just miserable, and people are gonna stay away.
Yep.
I don't know, but I needed Saturday Night Fever, and that's the only place I could think of in town that had it.
Well, it worked.
well.
It worked.
Yeah. Kudos to you for the detective work.
Yeah, I had to bravely go deal with sourpuss fucking librarians and to get this movie so I can make the disco night all it needs to be for you people.
Right.
The guy who wrote Saturday Night Fever is a guy named Norman Wexler. Very interesting, crazy, weird guy. Like, out of his fucking mind. He wrote Serpico, too. A real nutty 70s New York guy. And Bob Zamuda, who was Andy Kaufman's like writing partner, has a lot. Who used to work for him and has like crazy stories. I'm not going to tell any of them. Just look it up. Norman Wexler. He's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Great stories. Real eccentric dude. He wrote Saturday Night Fever, which they did like 2 versions. One of them was PG for kids and to sell the Bee Gees record, and the other one was the real version, which was like really dark.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of really bad shit happens. Yeah. There's a lot of those movies. Like Animal House has some real dark shit in there. And they get high with the teacher, and it's weird.
What's weird about getting high with the teacher?
I don't know. It just seemed they didn't seem like they were getting fun high. Like they were in a room just being creepy with Donald Sutherland, and then like you see just John Belushi down in the Jack Daniels in the college sweater, and you're like, this is fun. And then you watch the movie, you're like, this is weird. Racial undertones.
This should be a lot of fun.
It's OJ.
It's OJ.
Yeah, we have OJ.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell?
We have OJ.
Where's the 4th guy?
We have OJ on the show all the time.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
So God bless. Take care.
nice. I'm gonna bring some of my own.
Yeah, you're gonna bring a guy.
It's funny. I was thinking on the way here, I need that like bong hit noise, that bubbler noise, like
Yeah.
it's like for times like you were just talking, like they were getting high.
Give him the NBC sign.
Nice.
Yeah, listen to all three. That was you guys, and you did it like the NBC thing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah, so
You're pretty crafty. That was impressive.
I didn't make that. That's literally how you guys did it.
Yeah.
It was just those three.
We just did it.
It was just naturally like NBC.
I didn't do it. You guys did it.
W wham wham wham. Howard. All right. So, do we want to get into what you texted me? What was it? I'm at band practice and I get a text that says free burglar alarms. That's what it was.
Were you there for that? No. So some guy apparently I don't know. I thought this was funny when we were drunk, so we'll see if it's still funny. Some guy was like trying to get rid of some dog knocked up his dog. So he had a bunch of puppies,
Mostly doggy style.
and he had to get rid of them, and they weren't, they were a mutt, so they weren't really worth selling, and he just wanted them gone. So he set up a sign out in the front with the dogs all in a thing that said free burglar alarms.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was creative.
I do too. And I think very cute was a good description.
It's still not as good as the guy down in Florida when I was pulling up to the, you know how they have all the fucking like panhandlers and shit at every exit down there. And the guy had a sign, and I could only see part of it, and it said, "Please help, family abducted." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So as I get a little closer, it says, "By ninjas, need money for karate lessons."
See, I'd give him money.
Yeah, I did give him money.
I think that a creative sign.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
Yeah,
I just
you'll
want to
get
see
money
some
out of
effort.
me. Right.
I just want to see some effort.
Right. If you're gonna sit out here all day and hide your fucking BMW in the bushes, come up with a goddamn good sign if you want to keep fucking making payments on that thing.
Yeah.
I think I told this one too. Was when we went to that fish show in Toronto. We were rolling around in the car, and there's like panhandle. It was summertime, so there was like same thing, people out, and there was like women that appeared to be streetwalkers walking around, and one of them from the back had like the skirt and the heels and shit, and wasn't like great, but enough that everybody was like, "Huh, what's going on here?" And we all look, and then she turns around, she's holding a sign, and the first thing a sign, and we all read it at the exact same time. It says "pregnant and homeless." And as soon as we all read that, our one buddy goes, "Whoa!" It was perfect timing. Pregnant and homeless. And then I believe we did say, "Well, the kid's not homeless, technically."
No, at least not for a little while longer.
7.5 months until the kid is also homeless. Right now, he's got it pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice and warm.
Cushy gig. Yeah, he's getting fed.
He might
right
be a
to
little
him.
hungry though.
Yeah. She doesn't strike me as the type that plays, Mozart for her baby in the womb.
No, probably not.
So I'm sure that guy got rid of his puppies.
Yeah. Who doesn't want a free burglar alarm?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna need one here now that you've told everybody to come rob me.
Yeah. Well, by the time this is out, you're gonna have spent that money.
Probably should have mentioned you got some pings over there too.
Are you guys trying to get me robbed?
Some,
We want you to get a dog.
Pings.
What's a ping?
It's golf. It's like a really nice golf set.
Oh,
Yeah, nice irons.
thought it was. There we were talking about the Asians again.
Yeah.
They're in the closet, making my rice-a-roni.
Yeah, in the cupboard like Kramer.
I was gonna say they're in his dresser drawers.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's our other guest, Cap's phone.
Yeah, it's
He's
a good one.
constant guest on the show. Dude, there was a fucking. All right, there's this creepy story.
Phone is always on the show.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell this the way I originally read it. The actual story's a little different, but it is true. So there was this Japanese guy living in a house, not an apartment. Like they have these these super, because there's like a billion fucking people in that tiny island. They all live in houses that are like really tiny, but they're not apartments, but it's like a house. It's like half a house. It's cool. It's a cool, trippy neighborhood to walk around. It's really fucking interesting. But this guy lives alone, and he starts noticing like shit's missing, and there's like weird things. So he's like, all right. He starts locking his doors at night, making sure. And then he's noticing like food is missing. And he's like, he thinks he's got raccoons or something. I don't know what a Japanese raccoon, like a Pokemon. Like he's got Pikachu. He's like, goddamn Pikachu's keep getting in the garbage.
Gremlins.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking gremlins are back.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got a bunch of Pikachus, and that's what he thinks. But so he starts locking the doors, and then he's like noticing like food keeps going missing. And like weird things, like he's taking a shower and he's like, his shampoo's empty. And he's like, I just bought this. The guy starts thinking he's losing his fucking mind.
All right.
So he eventually puts up security cameras in his house. And he tapes for a little bit and he like goes to work and he comes home and he's looking at the security camera and he sees himself leave. And then he sees just a woman is just in his house, walking around, eating shit, takes a fucking shower, blah, 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 does all these things, and then goes and crawls back into like his cupboard, like a closet, like up in like a storage unit.
What?
And like had a little bed up there.
Come on.
This is a true fucking story. And like and he sees like she had been living in his house for like a year.
What?
This is a thing that has happened. This was like
How did she get in there?
I don't know. She just got in.
And how'd she get the bed in there?
I don't know. She made like a little homeless person bed, like up in some place in his fucking basement or something. He
Just
never went
waits
to.
for him to leave. And
Yeah, waits for him to leave.
knows
and then
he's
just,
gone for 8 hours or whatever.
goes and eats and takes a shower and just was living in his house for like, the article said like up to a year. And like the cops came in and found her. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's fucking nuts. This is actually a thing. There was like another one where like some lady kicked her husband out and the ex-husband was like living in the attic for like ever and she had no idea. Like this was like a phenomenon.
I want to do this.
There could be an Asian girl living in here right now.
No more rent. No more bills.
Yeah.
No, you snore too much. Be like,
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I
a
get
violent
caught.
hanging out. They're just like, there's cigarette
I just have to
butts.
soundproof my little room.
Yeah. Yeah, there could be. So whoever's listening to this, check your closet. There might be an Asian lady in there.
I'm going to check when you guys leave.
Yeah. I'll be mad if there isn't one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely couldn't pull it off with how violent you sleep.
No?
Yeah.
Violent?
It's violent. Like every time you would wake up from your naps, I was always just like, are you in pain? Like, are you not sore from whatever was going on there? That, and he does like skater moves or like skier moves in his sleep.
Oh, like flipping around and shit?
Well, the one time he got up and he grabbed his leg and did some crazy crossover grip, like in the middle of the air, and held it like on the couch, all
You
like
just
this.
take pictures of him and Photoshop it like with a snowboard on.
That's when I like to exercise, you know? It doesn't take up any of my day.
Sleep exercise. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's having dreams.
I
He's
don't know what all
water
you
skiing.
other idiots are doing going to the gym. But when you have a perfectly good bed that you can just exercise in every night while you're dead asleep.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's some invention. Like the thing that you used to put on you and you just watch TV and it would vibrate you into shape.
Yeah.
There's got to be something people are like, here, take DMT and an Ambien and you'll fall asleep and have crazy dreams. And in your dreams, while you're running away from the devil, you'll burn calories.
Right.
That's a good idea. Pick that shit up, Oprah.
Right. So that's what I do.
It's $1 million idea.
It is.
Sounds very gay.
This is now replaced when I don't have a good punchline. That's where I do. I just have this now.
Just hit a button. It's perfect.
Yeah, and then after you wake up,
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
Morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning.
there we
I need
go.
one of those every day.
Yeah, that should be your alarm. That's from Captain
I like
Kangaroo.
That would be great.
I was looking up
I
clips.
feel like I would be smiling as soon as by the time that ended.
I found
Like I am right now.
one of them was, I think one of them was Alan Alda, the last one, and then one of them was Florida from Good Times.
Florida.
Yeah.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
Morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning.
The last one's Alan Alda. Guess which one was Florida? Good morning, Captain. Morning, Captain. I'll let y'all guess. Yeah.
There's the Black Crow song too. I like to wake up with
That's-
that on the alarm.
That's a great song.
I know.
I love that song.
Yeah. So it's always a good one. So we got dinner in the Crock Pot tonight.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
the legendary Crock Pot.
Yeah, the Crock Pot.
It's breaking its virginity tonight.
Yes, this is the first.
The maiden voyage.
It
I
is
think
the
that's a
maiden
better
voyage.
pun than breaking its virginity. Like, maiden voyage is way better. Right. See, that's why you're the head.
Usually when someone loses their virginity, it doesn't take...
That's the word. Better word.
J-Rock's struggling with his words right now. He'll be back, though. In the second half, he'll make a strong comeback.
Sure, we got to write those down.
I need my lists.
Well, usually when someone loses their virginity, it doesn't take 5 hours like it did with this roast. Usually 30-second. It's more of a microwaves deal.
Yeah,
we should have like broke a bottle of champagne over the side of it or something.
We should have.
It's maiden voyage.
We should have. I just threw a huge fucking chunk of meat in there.
Yeah.
Like you normally do when you break virginity.
Yeah.
So, there's some potatoes and carrots and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. Very excited.
Yeah, it should be good.
I haven't had a bad meal with you yet, so
Nice.
hopefully it doesn't happen tonight.
Yeah.
'Cause now I'll tell everybody.
Oh, so Hotdog
Ooh,
talked to the owner of Yo Taco
nice.
about putting in Yo Hot Dog right next door.
Salem
shooting for the
or
sky.
Wardensky?
It's very obviously
I'm gonna tell you, there was a bit of a pop after that Yo Taco. I put out the Yo Taco episode. I had a bunch of people being like, "Yo, I love Yo Taco." Like people I haven't talked to in years. They're just like, "I live right there." Like
dude, I had
jealous.
people come into the bar. They're like, "Dude, were you on fucking Fort Myers Beach at Yo Taco the other day?" I'm like, I was. How'd you know? They're like, I listened to the episode. I was fucking right there. I'm like, ah, shit.
You never know. You never know what's gonna get that pop. We got that We got that Yo Taco pop.
We got that Yo Taco pop. So, yeah, Hot Dog said, that it's obviously a little suggestive. A hot dog stand next to a taco stand.
Only if you're a pervert.
Well, most people are.
Disgusting. You all disgust me. Not for the good. They should make it like Christian hot dogs.
Can I get a...
I think adults would find it funny, but kids, it would just go right over their head.
Well, of course it would. Can I get a Yo Hot Dog in my Yo Hot Taco?
Yeah.
So I think that is being put into consideration, possibly.
Really? They're just like, that's too funny. We have to do it. We have to break ground on this new
All
venture.
he wrote back was, I do love a good hot dog.
We'll do, we will promote. We'll live broadcast the grand opening.
Yeah, we definitely will. If they open that, we'll fly down there, and we will do the show right there on the side of the street.
In between the hot
like
dog
it.
and the taco.
Yep, in between the hot dog and the taco. I hope we don't get... Oof, that's a little scary.
Well, that's where you gotta be, man. That's where the action is.
That is where the action
I'm gonna
is.
say I want a raincoat.
Yeah, I know. There's condiment squirting all over me.
Can I get my hot dog wrapped?
Or we could do it from the top of the Lonnie Kai.
Oh, looking down on it, like from
Yeah.
the sniper seat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
That would be fun.
We could do the first half down there and then the second half up there.
Just get out of there before the fucking whaps start.
Well, before we start getting hit with condoms.
Yeah, can I get my hot dog wrapped up in plastic? I had an incident at Panty Fleas a few years ago and hasn't worn off.
So
Yeah, you get like the super spicy hot dog and it's called like the flare up or something.
no.
Oh, that's too far.
Yeah,
You guys are about to take out making a whole new business off of one dick joke.
Yeah, I know.
do bad things.
It is fun to do bad things. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll work out.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
So you heard it here. We
Well,
will
we
come
wanna
down
be-
and promote the show.
We want to be inclusive, you know? You got to have tacos and hot dogs for anybody. Anybody's allowed to go get whatever of each one they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing they're missing is ice cream. Then if I got a little ice cream there too.
Oh, J-Rock, we're doing fajitas at the Jug tomorrow, just so you know.
I'm supposed to go see Grub, I think.
Yeah, it's before that.
Oh,
Get all fajited up and then go see Grub. Get some grub and then go see Grub.
Fajitas and loaded nachos.
interesting.
Yep.
What time's that start?
They're nachos that are on heroin.
4.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but not behind the bar.
Gotcha.
Oh, yes. Very exciting.
Yeah.
All right, Captain's Jug of Thoughts. We're going to take a break. Go get yourself a hot dog and a taco. Whatever suits your fancy.
Yep. Maybe both.
Yeah. And if you work at a library, cheer the fuck up.
I like it.
So God bless. Take care.
Stark as a day, it was just about 3. When the morning with his key came to set me free. He gave me $5 and a second-hand suit.
Captain's Jug of Thoughts podcast.
Said you wouldn't know all the stuff, I know just what it takes to pull a man's soul back from heaven's gates. Well, I've been wandering in the park about as long as sin, and they say it's never too late to start again. Oh when, will the spirit come and calling for my soul to sing? Oh when, will the black river wanna wash me clean again?
This is a thing YouTube just suggested it. It's Fela Kuti and De La Soul. A guy named Amerigo Gazaway.
Okay.
I hope I'm saying that right. Mixed them, like did a mashup of Fela, made like beats out of Fela Kuti and then put De La Soul over it.
Yeah?
I don't know. It was a YouTube suggestion, and sometimes YouTube's right on the money.
Yeah.
Thanks, YouTube. This is actually pretty fucking dope.
It is.
All right.
Fela Soul.
Yeah. That was a big thing. Some of them were cool. Like, I remember somebody did, like, the Black Album with the White Album. So it was, like, Jay-Z and the Beatles.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes they're cool. Sometimes they're not.
That worked?
I don't remember. Maybe. I think someone did, like, Wu-Tang with Magical Mystery Tour. I think maybe, like, DJ Deadmau5 did a lot of that stuff back in the day before Gnarls Barkley.
Is he alive still?
Oh, no, not Deadmau5. Who's the other guy? DJ fucking... Who's the other guy in Gnarls Barkley?
I don't know.
Whatever, look it up. I don't care.
I don't really either.
Yeah.
CeeLo.
Fuck those bitches. Fuck those bitches.
That's what I say.
That's right.
To the
I really like our sound effects.
yeah.
That's what I say too.
I'm your captain.
You got good themed ones.
Yeah. Bustin' does make me feel good.
This sounds very gay.
Not in that way.
Once I load them all up, I just don't have to say anything anymore. I'm gonna have whole conversations like this, and then if I have a stroke or something, this is how I'll communicate to you guys.
I'm perfect.
It is what they do.
I'm glad you're setting up for the future.
Yeah. Be like, Thurman, we got all these strippers here. What should we do?
Fuck those bitches. That's right. You heard it here first.
Stephen Hawking replaced by Thurman.
Yeah. The other guy said a lot of smart shit. This guy, not so much. All right.
Fuck those bitches.
So, here on continuing my gripes with people, dude. They're okay. So the pedestrians have the right of way on Center Street, right?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I guess.
Fuck that. Fuck that. As a pedestrian, fuck that. Walking, we and Lee, on a nice leisurely stroll, probably to the library to be greeted by the sweethearts. Sorry, this is they're probably gonna find, like, my name is on this. They know who I am.
Sure is.
My name is on my card. This is a bad idea. I'm not, but I'm just saying, it's not that bad out there. All right.
Yeah,
as a customer's always right, huh? Yeah. So yeah, as a customer who goes in there and rents DVDs for free, put a smile on. So all right, we're like walking, and dude, we stop and we're about to cross the street, and we're not like crossing the street, like we just like turn and we're like just standing there, and coming from the left is like 8 cars, and coming from the right is like 12 cars, which on Center Street, that's fucking rush hour. That's a lot. So we're like, all right, let's wait for this cluster to go, and then we'll cross. And I'm like looking down at my phone or something, and then I hear a fucking car horn, which is the one noise I don't have. That would have been great. I hear a car horn, and I look up, and from the left is a dude who just slammed on his brakes with like all these cars behind him slam on their brakes. And there's a car from the right, all the cars are still flying by, and he's looking at me going, go, like waving frantically. And I'm like standing there like, if I go, I'm walking right into fucking traffic.
Yeah.
And you almost caused an accident stopping to let us go.
Yeah.
It was just so fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
And he was being like shit. Like you could see in his face, he was shitty about it. And I walked across, and thank God it's wintertime, because I would have gotten in a fight. Because I was like, you fucking motherfucker. God, I'm like, got my head down just cursing this dude out. Because I'm like, because the whole thing, you stopped, the whole thing was going swimmingly. And you just stopped the whole thing and made me look like the asshole who's like, I have to walk across the street. Like I didn't. I was waiting. It was fine. I was all good. I'm not in a hurry. We're walking. You're in a car. Obviously, you want to get somewhere faster than I do. You know what I mean? So go. I don't give a shit.
Right.
And now you stopped and made everybody else wait for me, which I didn't want. And then he did a bong hit. Maybe he was high, I guess. That's what it sounded like when I fucking threw a bong at his car. I just did a bong hit and then threw it at his car. It was just fucking annoying. And it was shitty. So I don't care if pedestrians have the right of way. If traffic is going... Common sense. That's the law.
I agree.
Yeah,
But it is a
exactly.
double-edged sword because, like, when we were in Fort Myers, man, everybody let us go wherever
Yeah,
we wanted to
sure.
go.
Yeah.
Like, they were deathly afraid of us.
That was just us, though.
Could have been our badass bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look at that biker gang.
I know. They got baskets on the front. You know they're tough.
Loaded with stuff.
Yeah, so fuck that guy. And
Well, yeah, but to that point, though, like, this is a good discussion because I get it. The guy maybe thought he was trying to be nice. Maybe he was trying to check
he
out
was.
your girlfriend.
If he was
I don't know.
smiling, she was wearing a big giant winter coat. You can't tell nothing.
Guys,
Can tell she's a girl.
That's not true, guys.
can't tell
Guys
she's a
can
girl.
tell. Guys
Guys can
know.
tell, I
Guys
guess.
can tell.
Well,
can
he
tell.
almost caused like a 5-car pileup to like, ooh, look at her ankles.
Maybe he's checking you out.
Maybe. Well, he's like, ooh, I like when I get them all mad and annoyed.
We're gonna have makeup sex.
My plan
first
is
time.
working perfectly.
He's so
What?
cute when he like begrudgingly runs across the street. I was having a nice day, and then he's like, go, run, run, run. Like I'm holding up everybody. I'm like, I'm not. You are.
Yeah.
I didn't do this. I was
do you-
looking at my phone.
What, do you work at the library?
He probably does.
He
yeah.
wasn't like, go ahead, kind sir. He was like waving, like angry that I cut him off, and I'm
Yeah.
just standing there.
Yeah,
Right.
that's different for sure.
Yeah.
He beeps at you. Go!
Yeah.
I got a little getting even to do.
Uh-oh.
I got his license plate. I didn't. That's a joke. All right.
That's
yeah.
funny. I do.
What are we going to do when OJ actually does call the show?
Say hi.
We should have like an open line.
Yeah. Well, that's what.
Oh, it doesn't air live though, so. That's
Well, we
true.
could still get. We've done phone things before, like when he was in Florida.
Yeah.
But when we had the one dude from Magic Hat on, I was talking about. I'm like, open invite to OJ, please, OJ. Someone get the word out to Juice. We want him on the show.
Yeah.
And then like a few minutes later, the dude from Magic Hat's telling a story, and he almost said fuck, and he stopped himself. He's like, "Oh, can I swear?" And I was like, "I just invited a murderer on the show." Yeah, you can swear.
You can
It's
totally swear.
the Wild West over here, man. There ain't no rules yet.
No.
Nobody. We're still underground enough that
Yeah.
we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, the
Yep.
I always wonder
FCC's
what's
not looking for me.
What's going to be the thing that hits the fan? Right now, we're all just having fun talking shit with our friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Some nice old lady from Youngstown would be like, I want to lead the show. She'd be like, oh my God. Well, you know what I say?
Fuck those bitches. That's right.
That's
right.
a classic. I could already tell that's a classic.
That is.
It
I
is.
like that a lot.
You know what?
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Yep.
Hood rat stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I ever want to do.
I got some more stories. I don't know if you guys want to take.
J-Rock?
I feel like I'm taking over.
You got to look it up on the internet.
Fun things that have happened to me. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So proud of myself.
I can. If you really add up that song, the "Smoke Two Joint" song by Sublime,
Yeah.
I mean that's a lot of weed.
Yeah?
It'd be like smoke half a joint in the morning, immediately go back to bed, wake up tired and hungry, bunch of missed calls on my phone, smoke another joint. My girlfriend's mad because I keep playing video games. That would be my song. I can't smoke that much early in the day. Nothing gets done.
That is
No.
true.
That is true.
My buddy farted on a girl once. It was funny on accident.
Farted on a girl?
Yeah.
Fart target?
Fart target?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think the first one's Ryan. It sounds like Ryan.
Yeah.
So, remember, okay, at the pub in Lewiston, it was a bar, and there was there's double doors, like what are they, French doors? Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
That opened up to the sidewalk.
Yep.
And on the sidewalk, they had like a fenced-in area.
Yeah.
It was the double doors where somebody drove their truck through.
Yeah, I remember. That was
remember the
awesome.
security camera footage? Remember that?
Yeah.
Somebody like drove in the middle of the night. Somebody drove their truck through and like took the cash register out of the pub. This was like years ago.
When was this? Oh.
Yeah.
Years and
You don't
years
know
ago.
about
It's
this?
when it was the
Village
pub. The Village
okay,
pub,
yeah. I thought you were talking about Brickyard. I'm like, really? That's ballsy.
No.
Like,
Yeah. You'd have to like go up a step, but like no, this was like right on the fucking sidewalk. So somebody busted their truck through these doors and then went in and took the cash register.
Yeah.
So the second biggest crime that ever happened at these doors. So like the doors open up to the sidewalk, and there was a fenced-in area, like a patio area, and the fence was like a half circle that started and ended just outside of the doors.
Yep.
I'm trying to explain. Remember how hockey creases used to be?
Yeah.
The crease was a little outside of the goalposts.
Yep.
So there was like a little corner. Like
Right.
if you went out the door right directly to your left and right, there was like a little nook, I guess.
Yep.
So we are setting up to play a gig there. We set all our shit up. We go out on the sidewalk. Everybody goes and gets drinks and takes pisses, whatever. We reconvene out at the semicircle at about 1 o'clock. So we're like right out the doors. And if you walk out directly to the left is a girl in that little corner on her phone.
Okay.
And we all walk out and we see her, but we're missing one of our friends. He's doing something else.
Okay.
So we're all standing there, and I'm looking at the doors, and she's off in the background, and he comes walking out, and he doesn't look and see her. He just sees us.
Right.
He walks out, and he's like, dude, maybe 5 feet in front of this girl. And she's on the phone. And he looks at us and smiles and lifts a leg and just... But it was louder. It was a dirty one. And like, he's like looking at us like, right? Like, ready for everybody to laugh. And we all just went... Because like over his shoulder, we see her on the phone, and she was like... the face this girl made was fucking, I can't, it's burned in my brain. Because he just walked out, she's just like on the phone, he just walked out and just lifted a leg and just directly at her. Like, I swear to God, like a little tuft of her hair like blew in the wind.
That's
like,
awesome.
It was right at her.
No, that's a real fart
And he
target.
just stares at us, and we just are shocked. And he's like, "Why isn't anybody laughing?" And then we're like, "Ah," and he turns around, and she's right there, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" It was. Then we start laughing.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
hilarious. But like, this girl was on the phone, and this was loud. So whoever she was talking to, and I really hope it was like she's talking to some guy she has a crush on from work.
Yeah,
And
me
she's
too.
like, "Yeah, I just got here. Oh my God, I can't wait to see you. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun." That wasn't me. Okay. I swear to God, that wasn't me. This is this other guy. He's like, "How are you that close to another guy's asshole on our first date?"
Yeah.
That was loud. That was a good
fantastic.
time. And then my one of the friends there is like lived in Cali for a while. I talk to him every once in a while, and like every time I talk to him, he's like, "Yo, remember when that fucking with that girl?" And I'm like, "Yep."
Yep.
It's an all-timer. Dude, her fate, because it was just like, it was like a movie. It was like, he's there, he lifts his leg, farts. It's just disgusting. And over his shoulder in the background, like how Citizen Kane had like the foreground, midground, background.
Yeah.
Like it was cinematic. And like her face behind him just like, oh. Like queasy, she got green.
That literally almost happened last night at Tops with Hard Guy.
What do you mean?
At the salad section.
It did.
In the salad section?
Yeah.
Your body just knew where it was and just started repelling everything that was happening.
He thought I was behind him, but
I thought
had
that he
gone
was.
down.
Yeah, I thought that he was behind me, and I was about to whack, and I looked, and it was this lady, and I was like, "Oh, thank God I didn't do it."
That would have been great.
It would have been great. I look, and I'm like, "How the fuck did he get way over there? He might not have even heard the wink." But it would have probably been even funnier if I actually did it.
That would have been
from way over there.
hysterically funny.
From way over there, he's just like, wah. And she's in between us. What is going on? So in hindsight, I won't look anymore. I'll just let it go.
Just for comedic purposes. yeah.
Exactly. I don't want to.
Yeah, don't look. Just hope.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, now I'm going to hope that it is someone else.
But I still hear you.
Yeah, exactly. You got to hear it.
I think that'd be awesome. We're like 8 aisles down. You heard that?
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
So, I'll go back to my notes.
All right, let's
I
hear
got a list. What else? Abstract Titties. Did we ever tell Abstract Titties?
Abstract Titties?
That's one of yours.
It's one of mine?
Yeah.
I don't remember. That's one of yours. It sounds like one of mine.
Yeah, that's one of the 4 a.m. texts that says Abstract Titties, and I wrote it down.
Abstract Titties.
Yeah, does that just mean one's bigger than the other? Like,
I mean, we've all seen some abstract titties.
Yeah.
I heard somebody told me that it's because most guys are right-handed, so girls' left breast, we're being technical,
Yeah.
is like usually bigger or something because it gets worked out more. Because I don't know, somebody told me
Hold
that.
on.
Yeah, because like the other side.
Biologically speaking, I don't know if that's the
Yeah,
case.
I'm mimicking it.
Yeah.
You know, sort of wanka, Bozo the Clown type of mimics here. It's very technical.
So if it's a girl who gets doggy style a lot and reaches
It's on the other
around,
side,
then it's
yeah.
on the other side.
Or it's the other one. And
Or
you're
if
like,
she has a left-handed boyfriend.
yeah. Did you fuck Paul McCartney? Yeah. Dude. That's the first left-handed guy I think of.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix,
Jimmy
Kurt
was-
Cobain.
Yeah.
Dude, there was, when I was in like 7th grade and they were doing like sex ed for like the first time, I remember I was always the kid who's like, I'm too mature to laugh. All the other kids were giggling and shit, and I was like, ugh, grow up. And then my like, as the first day, she's like, all right, we're going to do this. So nobody laugh, everybody be serious. And I was like, yes, I'm going to be serious. I'm grown up, I'm mature. And literally the first thing out of her mouth was like, okay, today we're going to talk about the male gonads, which is like
The funniest
technical
word.
term, I guess. I thought it was, as soon as she said gonads, I was like, and she's like, Mr. Thurman, please. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I just broke.
You broke me.
Gonads.
I just think that's one of the funniest words you could
Did I
start
hear
with.
a teacher say gonad?
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Son of a bitch, I can't control my laughter.
Seriously, it's like prime Richard Pryor funny.
Today, we are going to talk about.
The gonads. I'm like, all right, you can't open with that.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
You gotta warm into
Maybe that was
it.
her icebreaker.
Yeah. She's let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's get all the giggles out right now so we can get into AIDS.
Yep.
Or as I call AIDS, the San Francisco sniffles. You farted. All right.
That's a real went.
Yeah. We just keep moving down the list.
Yeah.
I read that remember when I was talking about the monkey at Boston Garden? I also read that the Grateful Dead got banned from Boston Garden because they were like on like an outdoor fire escape with a grilling lobster. It like broke like every fire code possible. So like they were like not allowed to play there for a few years. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of Wamps on Dead tour back in the day.
That would have been cool. I would have loved to do that.
Those empty fucking hollow acid farts. Like your body's trying to make something happen, but you haven't eaten in 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to weigh out.
There's nothing. It's just.
It's funny when you hear that.
Yes, very mature. So what's the show about? You guys talk about Youngstown and history and the jug and something like that. Yeah. Sure.
It's a lot of gas. It's
well
just a bunch
balanced.
of gas.
Well balanced.
It's a mystery wrapped in a riddle inside an enigma.
That was for me. I think that one might be my favorite. It's Joe Pesci. Freak it out.
Joe Pesci freaking out.
Lethal Weapon?
Don't you get it?
That's from JFK.
It's a mystery wrapped in a riddle inside an enigma.
Joe Pesci. The hell did I say at the bar the other night that somebody was like, "Are you imitating Joe Pesci?" I was like, "Not that I know of."
I think it was me, but I can't remember what you said.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was here or something.
Oh,
Might have
was?
been on the last show. Whoever's listening to this, who listened to the last one, is like, you fucking idiots. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was,
It's easier for them. They're just listening. They probably listen to the shows back to back.
yeah. I was at the jug one
7
night.
whole days.
I was at the jug one night, and after a gig, and I was, these are the old days, so I'm all tore up. And I'm talking to somebody about music. I can't remember who it was. I wish I could. But I was what I thought I was talking about was White Zombie, which is Rob Zombie's like old band.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were pretty badass. Had a small cameo in the movie Airheads, I think.
Uh-huh.
White Zombie was badass, but I'm hammered, so I just kept saying White Snake. So I was just like, dude, White Snake was pretty fucking good, man. White Snake was pretty badass back in the day. And whoever I'm talking to was like, yeah?
White Snake,
I'm like, dude, they were heavy and dark and like real thrashy. And they're like, are you talking about White Zombie? And I was like, oh.
Maybe.
Yeah. What the other one I'm talking about is fucking Here I Go Again on my own.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
That's
whoa.
some heavy, dark shit.
Wait, yeah. It's hard. He's going down the only road he's ever known, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Some heavy subject matter.
Hotdog would love it.
Hotdog loves that 80s shit?
He loves the 80s hair bands.
Fucking A.
Because was that during Hotdog's good time in his life? Does he remember that? His youthful? That's what my theory is. Every single human being who's ever existed is like, why was music better when I was a kid? It's because you were a kid and you were happy and things were fun.
Right.
And they were in front of you now. And now when you see kids' music and you see young, happy, fun kids, you resent them and you hate them, so you hate their music. Post Malone didn't do anything to you. God did.
God did.
Time did. Time hates you. All right. Let's do
Forces of nature.
I don't know the words to this, but we're going to look them up. Because that Frankie, the Here I Go Again on my own.
Oh, wow.
Except for that part. We all know that. What is the rest of it?
Not Taya Leone, but something like that. She's
Tony Katane?
Tony Katane, yeah.
It was another one of those.
She's on the car or something.
Yeah, she's dancing on the car.
Yeah.
I thought that was cherry pie.
Yeah. I mean,
no, that's where she fucks the pie.
Yeah.
No, this is one where she fucked a car. That's what the 80s was, man.
It was. Big hair.
All right.
Big hair, lots of fucking vehicles and desserts.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Like pour some sugar on me. Like everything was
no wonder
sweet.
Hotdog loved it so much.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Ooh, we should talk about Crown's boyfriend, Slade Smitty.
Slade Smitty.
Who's Slade Smitty?
I don't know if we've talked about this yet.
Slade
new
Smitty
BFF.
sounds like a WWF wrestler.
Yeah. He's from Tennessee.
We've never met him. I don't even know what he looks like, but
No,
Crown's
me
in
either.
love with him.
Yeah, Crown's in love with him.
Why is he in love with him?
I don't know.
We're not sure.
They just hit it
Is
off.
his name
on
Slade Smitty?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a badass name.
Right. It sure is.
It sounds like a Kurt Russell character or something.
He lives in Kentucky, did he say?
I thought it
or
was
northern
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
So they know this guy. He hangs out, but you've never met him.
No.
Nope.
But it's Hotdog's boy. Is he like pen pals with him or something?
Pen pals, yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
That's all he couldn't stop talking
They were on
about
a plane
him.
together or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they
And
met
then-
on a plane.
And,
Wow.
and now they're best friends.
That's cool. They probably just got shit hammered on a plane.
Yeah,
Just-
more than likely.
Yeah. That's cool.
Sounds like Crown style for
Yeah.
sure.
Slade Smitty.
Slade
Smitty.
Smitty.
Yeah.
If somebody told me their name was Slade Smitty, I'd be like, no, it's not. That's not
I
a
asked him
name.
if he asked for his ID.
Yeah. That's a fake name. This is not a real person.
No, I don't think so either.
This is a long con.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Crown's pulling one over on us?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think Slade's
Well,
pulling
I
one
think-
over on everybody.
Yeah, I think Slade Smitty might be pulling one over on the hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This guy's great, man. He gets the first 8 numbers of my credit card. I just had to give him the rest. He's awesome.
But, yeah, we haven't talked about that yet.
We
That's
play a
hilarious.
fun game
Slade
called Guess
Smitty.
Each Other's PIN Number. How we traded fingerprints. He's a great guy. He's super fun.
He asked for my mother's maiden name.
Yeah, he really cares.
He does. He really cares.
That's great.
So
I still haven't heard back from Bill Gates about my fucking $10 million he was going to email to me.
What? Why not?
Remember I don't know. I feel like,
taking him
yeah,
so
bitch,
long?
give me my money.
Right.
I don't know. He's a busy man.
I don't think so.
All right, so back to White Snake. White Snake, significantly smaller than Black Snake. Yep, that was a dick joke.
I was like, wait a minute.
All right, so this dude, apparently he does not know where he's going.
No.
But I sure know where I've been.
Uh-oh.
Hanging on promises in songs of yesterday. and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. This guy's on a mission. This sounds like a manifesto.
Yeah, right?
I've made up my mind. Don't try to stop me. The phonies must be punished. A lot of these songs just seem like they wrote down 10 words and threw them in just different orders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Time is on my mind, and my mind is my time, and time is time, and I've been in time, and time's my time. That's all it is. So I keep searching for an answer. I never seem to find what I'm looking for. This man is very depressed. Oh, Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on. If you don't do it in the song, it does just sound like a guy at his at the edge of a cliff somewhere. Just like his wife left him and shit. Because I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Well, hey, dude, maybe, move a little more. Get out there.
Yeah.
He said, I know where I've been.
Road.
If you've only been on the same road, maybe it was Buttwood or whatever the fuck that road was that Panty Fleas was on. That's why this guy's so bummed out.
Estero Boulevard.
Yeah.
Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. This is creepy. When you take away that's my point with all of these. If you take away the music and you just read the words, this sounds like a guy who's like the FBI found this scrawled in notebooks after some guy shot up a mall or something.
Yeah.
I've made up my mind. Yeah, well, he was bummed out. He had a hot girl who would have sex. Maybe his girl's like, my wife keeps fucking my car.
She's more in love with my car.
Some guy named Slither and Smitty stole all my life savings, or whatever the fuck his name was.
Slade Smitty.
Slade Smitty.
Slither and Smitty? Is that what you called them?
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that.
Oh, we already got a Shifty. Damn.
Yeah. Shifty.
I was going to say Shifty Slade Smitty, but we already got a Shifty.
Shifty's my brother.
I know. I learned that the other day.
Yeah. He just figured out that Shifty was my brother.
So did I. I just figured that out, too.
He's known both of us for 25 years.
I have not. Why is it Shifty?
What?
Why is it Shifty?
Because his eyes move back and forth super fast.
He always looked like he was up to no good, but he was the nicest guy.
Yeah,
he always just thought he was up
paranoid
to no...
as fuck. Yeah,
it's because he can't see, and his eyes move back and forth real fast, so he's always concentrating real hard on what he's looking at.
That explains a lot.
It really does. Yeah. He's like, "What is that? I can't really tell. I got it."
He's got to kind of zone in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I get you.
Yeah. So I guess apparently he looks a little shifty when he's doing it, but he's not being shifty at all.
Shifty. I'm trying to think. I don't know anybody that had any good nicknames.
No?
Nah.
You know J-Rock now.
J-Rock's a good, yeah. That's a letter one.
Yeah.
Well, I had, when I was a youngster, you're going through your changes, your body's acting all weird. I got, the fuck?
Uh-oh.
What is that?
I think that the roast is done.
Oh, that's what the noise that thing makes?
Din, din.
I don't know. It's the first time I ever used it.
That sounds more of an alarm.
Yeah, like my dog's not allowed to leave the yard or he's going to get zapped.
Yeah.
It's like a warning. Maybe that was like a 5-minute warning or 2-minute warning.
That's my burglar alarm.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't have to get a dog. This thing feeds me. I don't have to feed it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you try to break in my house, just wait in 4 hours, I'm going to be alerted to your presence. And by then, you will be gone.
So.
God damn, what was I just about to say?
White Snake, Shifty.
Oh, yeah, fucking nicknames.
Oh, yeah.
So, I had a big fucking pimple on my lip when I was 17.
Uh-oh.
And it was had a white, yes, exactly. But none of us were getting laid. They were all creepy, weird stoners. So where am I going to get it? And it was just a big thing. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta fucking do this all day, so it's fine. And we're in the car, and then there's silence, and Steve just goes, THerpes. And as soon as he said it, this is 15 years ago. As soon as he said it, I was like, that's never going away. That's
damn it, that
just like herpes.
Yeah, exactly. And every few months, I remember, and there's a little flare up. There's a THerpes flare up. That's what all you get when you come to a Phriendly faux show and you keep dancing and you just can't get the rhythm out of you. You got THerpes.
That's never going away.
Yeah, it is. It's just too clever.
It was clever.
THerpes. But I remember that. But there's a few pimples that I specifically remember popping because it was that epic. That was one of them.
Therapeutic.
September 11th, 2016. Chicago, Illinois. I was in a hotel room.
Dear journal.
And I was walking around. We must have been walking around all weekend. It was like hot, in September, and I had like a hat on, so like I had a big whomping motherfucker on my forehead, and it hurt. And we were like getting ready to leave. And there was also right outside the window, like right across like the alley, was the roof of the other building. And there was a helicopter like putting a fucking like air conditioning unit on the roof. So like directly out the window was the dude. Like I look and I saw him. I was like waving at him. The guy flying the helicopter. It was trippy as fuck. He was just like right. Like I could hand shit to him, and he was like flying a helicopter. It was weird. We were living in one stoplight town. Like I was like, this is too much big city living for me, and it's making me break out.
It's making me break
But,
out.
like I had this giant fucking pimple, and like I was in the mirror, and just dude, the sound it made.
Oh yeah.
Was just that. Yeah, exactly. And just all over the fucking mirror.
Yeah,
oh, it was great.
And then the second sound when it hit the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like a fucking like somebody got like I got pied in the face.
And then the third one's.
Yeah, the third one is me going, "Oh my god, Lee, come here,
come check this out.
You gotta see it." It was gross, but everybody listening knows that satisfaction.
Yep.
And it's just like your forehead took a shit. It's just all the weight and tension is gone. It was a beautiful day. So every time every September 11th, people go, never forget. I'm like, damn right. It took us months to clean it up, but it was a hell of a day.
The little things sometimes.
Yep.
Really.
That wasn't a little, that was a big thing. All right, you know what? That's not just sexual. That's about pimples.
Oh, yeah.
Pop that pimple.
Yeah. It's still about white shit spraying everywhere.
Yeah.
My warm spray.
All right. Well, on that note, Captain's Jug of Thoughts.
Yeah.
This one really got gross. But, life's gross, people. And we'll hold your hand and go through those gross things with you.
We will.
We don't want you to have to do it alone. If you have any questions about your changing body, ask Captain.
I'm here for you.
Is it supposed to? You're like, no, it's not. No, go to a doctor. I don't know. All right, so tell your friends, subscribe, like, share, all that horseshit. Nobody's gonna share this. Like, I'm not gonna share that one. That's weird.
Hey, sometimes we gotta get a little weird on the show.
You know what?
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Yeah,
and that's what we did. That's what
all
we're
we
here
did
to
today.
do.
Don't you get it?
Come on, kids.
Yeah.
And that's us signing out.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll see you next time, I guess. February 29th, Phriendly Foes at the Jug. Fucking disco party.
Disco party.
It's going to be fun. We're going to do disco things. Wear disco shit, I guess, if you want.
Sure.
I don't,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We got to get at least a few people to do that. I don't want to see one guy in a spangly suit and an afro.
Yeah.
That's going to be embarrassing for that guy.
Right.
You ever do like a Halloween gig?
J-Rock's going to do it. He's got the platform shoes with the goldfish in them.
Yeah.
The goldfish have been dead since
Funny,
1978.
I was actually just thinking if I had anything, and I don't.
No?
Nope.
Did you check the attic?
I don't.
Okay.
There's no relics in the jug from the 70s. Didn't look like it when you took me up there. Yeah, it's like you guys skipped a whole fucking half a century up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Everything's from the 20s or now.
Right.
There's
we went
nothing
from
in
the
between.
20s to the 20s.
Yeah, exactly. Just 100 years of history gone. There's
That's
nothing
hilarious.
from the 70s or the 80s. There's no relics of nothing.
No remnants.
Well, that's why we got to get all these old motherfuckers on the show so they can tell us what happened.
Yeah, what happened in the 70s?
I would really like to know
Yeah,
what
no one's
happened
gonna
at
have
the
the answer
Jug
to
in the
that.
70s.
No one's going to know.
Well, yeah, we're gonna find out. Eddie had some stories.
Eddie did
We'll
have
get
some
some
stories.
of the other old timers in there to fill us in on what
Yeah.
happened. We weren't there.
Nope.
And then we'll be in the future. There'll be some kids, and we'll be doing their show, telling them about what happened in the 20s.
Right.
We had a disco party. They're gonna be like, "A what?" It was great.
A disco party.
Yeah,
Should be awesome.
yeah. And if you're listening to this on Friday, February 7th, go up to Milky's in Buffalo and watch a bunch of good bands play.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Captain's Jug of Thoughts. Thanks to J-Rock for hanging out again.
Peace out, juggers.
We're going to have some dinner and...
yeah. Have a little
finish
pot
out the night.
roast. Yeah. Lee's always trying to push chicken pot pie on me.
Yeah?
I'm not really into it.
Why?
It's all together. I like all of those things separately.
Really?
All three of them. Chicken, pot, pie. Great. All split up? Perfect. That's a fucking hell of a night.
It is.
All together? Not interested. But this is a pot roast. This I'm down for.
This is different.
Okay. All right.
He had chicken, pot, and pie are like three of your favorite things too, J-Rock.
Yeah, and I'll combine them too.
Huh?
I like them together, separate.
You like them in every way, shape,
Every
and
which
form?
way. I really do. I think chicken pot pies are good.
Yeah. I know how much you like pot and pie.
That is true.
What a combination. Two great tastes that taste great together.
Should we run over to the diner before they close?
We've got a cake.
We got a cake. We got some big log cake thing that we found at
log
DiCamillo's.
cake.
Yeah.
I like a log cake.
It's pretty tasty. All right. Yeah, let's go eat.
All right.
So God bless. Take care.
Thanks, OJ.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Saturday, February 15th, Irregardless is going to be at Central Park Grill with a band called Below the Salt. It's going to be a great night. CPG is one of our favorite venues in the city. $5 cover, doors at 8. Irregardless, Below the Salt, Central Park Grill. If you want to hear what Irregardless sounds like, you're listening to it right now. This is a song called Denim, Briefcase. Okay, thanks.